We're pleased to be joined by Hall of Fame trainer Bob Baffert in the Derby Week. What an amazing feeling, what an amazing experience it's always been in the Kentucky Derby Week here at Churchill Downs.
Yes, a lot of the environment, a lot of the atmosphere is great, and it's getting stronger every day. Tomorrow's going to be crazy. Everybody shows up. Everybody wants to see the horse go to the track. It's sort of cool, and you get to see all these other good horses on the track, watch them train, and talk to all the different trainers I haven't seen. I'm on the West Coast, so I get to see Todd Pletcher, Bill Mott, and all these guys, and so it's fun to see all these good horses together.
And when we talk about good horses, before talking about Oaks and the Derby, I just want to ask you about a couple of horses. Imagination, the Reactor Spring winner. How's he doing? And I saw him this morning galloping, easy galloping. What we can expect from him for his return to the races in U.S.
Yeah, I mean, he came out of that race really well. He ran incredibly well in Riyadh, especially when he broke slowly. And I thought, oh man, he looked like he wasn't going to get there. But Pratt he thought he felt like the winner the whole way. I wish these jockeys could talk to us and say, hey, don't worry, I'm fine. But the cornucopian, he's in there. He's really good. He's super chingon too. But Knight's Bridge is in there. It's a really tough race. That race is always tough. Last year I ran second with Nisos, and I almost brought Nisos for this race, but I thought I'll wait for the Met Mile on him. But the excitement of it, I have some good horses. I got some good fillies, Usha and Splendora, in that filly race coming off big wins. And then I've got in the Pat Day Mile, I've got this little horse called Crude Velocity, who's I don't know how fast he is. He's pretty fast. So it's exciting. My wife, she was disappointed. I had a filly in the Oaks and she didn't make it. So. That was sort of a disappointing for her. She was looking forward to that really nice filly. She had a chance, and so. But I have EXPLORA. EXPLORA's a good filly, and so she's in the one hole. But there's other good fillies in there. But really, I brought I have a lot of horses running, but they're all live. They're all going to be. I had a couple in there I scratched. Thought maybe later on, but. There's a lot of good horses running. Everybody wants to win on the big day, so the fields are tough, So, and there's a horse called Big Jake that I thought was going to be a Derby horse, but I had a setback with him, and he's, in the last race Saturday, so probably nobody will see it, But I think he's a good horse too.
Hopefully, it will be time for celebration in your case.
Well, it's that's what we do is if we get beat in the Derby, we eat pizza. If we win, we go to Jeff Ruby's. So hopefully we're at Jeff Ruby's.
That sounds like a wonderful plan. Talking about wonderful horses, EXPLORA. I saw her last breeze this past weekend. She's looking amazing every step, every day that we get closer. You just mentioned the post position one, maybe not the best for her, but what it will be, per your consideration, the best treat for her to get the win in the Oaks?
I'm going to leave that up to Pratt. He knows her really well, and but she worked really well. She worked just perfectly the other day, where at the Potente the work didn't go as perfect because we went a little bit too fast really. But then with the radio, I slowed him down, but he came out of it really well, and I think he looks really good in the Derby, and Litmus Test, he worked well here the other day too. So I'm hoping that Oaklawn Racing we just throw those out, but there's some nice horses in there. Further ado looked unbelievable. Commandment, he just keeps winning. All those horses at Florida Florida Derby horses are always tough, and so. Renegade. I mean, the way he won the Oaklawn, the Arkansas Derby was just really, that was a wow win. So, it's just, but you have to have racing luck. Yes. Carlos, you have to have racing luck. Because I should have won this race 10 times. Racing luck cost me, and so you need the racing luck, but your horse has to show up. Mm-hmm. And so far, I feel good about them. They're all training well, they come out and the veterinarians come by and look at them. Hey, they were good, and so that's half the battle right there. But they're ready, and we just need some racing luck.
Well, I wish you all the best for this Friday, but also on Saturday. And as always, a pleasure to see you here and your entire team. Bring it the best for these kind of days. So I hope to see you at the Winner's Circle.
Well, I hope so too. I hope you see us eating at Jeff Ruby's Saturday night.